Oh, it says I'm alive. I'm alive. Hello there. How's everybody today? Lisa Marie here. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I hope this is recording. Um, this is weird. Everything always changes so often. It seems a little bit different almost every time I do this. Anyway, my name is Lisa Marie. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I had planned on talking about this unbelievable product, which is one of my favorites. I had planned on talking about these, our mantra synergies, before today, but today just happened to be, I ended up having to use one of these today. I don't know about you, but over the last 2 years, it's been pretty crazy to say the least. I have been definitely spoiled. My husband has been doing all the grocery shopping, pretty much through this whole pandemic. I'm typically working and just not home. But we're both home now. And so we went to do grocery shopping. And I don't know how to explain it. I'm not sure what it was. It almost felt like a panic attack in some sort. I couldn't breathe. I had my mask on. As soon as I put that mask on, my nose starts running like a faucet. And I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt claustrophobic. My head started pounding. I just felt like, oh my gosh, I got to get out of here. And I did. I went to the car, let my husband finish the shopping. I just felt I got to get out of here right now. And and by the time we had gotten home, I went and took this one. This one is called the Calm, and it says to put it on your pulse points. I put it on my tempos and I was rubbing it in, and I put it behind my ears, and I put it on the back of my neck. And I just went and laid down. I did not think I was going to come on here tonight. I laid down for 15 minutes, and those feelings, they just went away. So super pleased with that. Definitely a must have in my household from now on. But let me tell you a little bit about them. Synergy, it is the very first of its kind. They are essential oils combined with cannabinoids in a convenient roll-on. Look at how handy this is. Last night, my husband and I play ping pong a lot, and out there on the garage floor, I think is giving us a little bit of grief with our joints in our bones. It's the impact on that floor is really hard. And I'm telling you, hey, Melody, I could see the comments. Awesome. You did. I was pleasantly surprised. Last night, we mixed, we used the Calm and the Flex, which I'm going to tell you about both. But my husband gave me a neck and shoulder massage with these two. I'm telling you, that felt so freaking good. And I relaxed enough that I fell right asleep he had chased me off to bed because I fell asleep over there on the couch, and I slept like a baby the rest of the night. Coincidence? I don't know. I will always have these two in my house. They do come in a pack of four. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Calm, which I used. The essential oils in this one are lavender, grapefruit, and rosemary. All of these have calming effects. And the CBN is the cannabinoid that is in this one, and that is a commonly used in like sleeping aids, relaxing, and grounding at the same time. It gives you a sense of grounding. I don't know if you guys recall. the Wellness Wednesday I did a couple of weeks ago with Christine on the tapping. I also did that too on right here on my temples, and I did it right here, my ears, and then I did it on my cheeks, and then below the nose and below the lips, right in the chin. So maybe it was a combination of all of the above, but I'll tell you what, I'm here. I didn't think that I was going to be. So I think that's, yeah, I've never really quite felt anything like that before. And I think it was just, I haven't had to do those things, and it just gave me an overwhelming feeling. But anywho, okay, so um yeah, the grounding effect, I think with the tapping and these at the same time, it was very beneficial. So okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is the flex. That is the one that my husband used on me along with the calm. I also used it on him too, and he thought it felt very, very good. It helps relax you. It absolutely does. It does have that calming effect. Okay, now in flax, the essential oils are lavender again, eucalyptus, and Sarah. I've not heard of this one before, so of course I had to look that up. And it aids with inflammation. It is a whole new world, Melody. Oh my gosh. There are so many things that people get wound up about, and so much of it has to do with our new world, whatever. So we gotta, we it's crucial for us to keep up our wellness. And if we are not doing that in ways that are beneficial for us, and I don't mean like with pills and prescription drugs, that is all that stuff is doing is masking. I'm not saying that everyone does or every medicine does, but in my experience, the ones that I have been on did nothing to get to the root of the problem. It would always, you'd always just mask what the issue was and then create more issues. So that was my experience. Rabbit Sarah, they say it aids with inflammation. It contains also the cannabinoid CBG. Uh, that has many skin benefits by itself, but it's very beneficial for sore, achy muscles. You rub it directly where you are achy, after a workout or whatever. Then there is Soothe. Soothe is more spot specific for very, very dry skin. You can use it, just on your elbows, on the heels of your feet, your hands, wherever those dry spots are. Yes, brain fog. Prescription drugs keeps you in a state where, especially ones for pain or um, anxiousness, anything like that, anxiety, that pretty much leaves you in a brain fog, which I don't like. I like to be clear. And so anyway, just you got a dry spot, just rub it right on there. It feels amazing. It really does. And these things, I have had these now for quite some time. They look tiny, but there's quite a bit in there. They last a while. Um, I haven't ordered another one yet, but I won't run out. I can tell you that for sure. So the Soothe has the essential oils in it are lavender, chamomile, tea tree, and helichrysum, which is also beneficial for inflammation. And the cannabinoid in that one is CBC. Now, CBC, I'm just starting to learn about, but It is the third most prominent cannabinoid, okay, that has been known in aiding and restoring and soothing, you know, skin, dry skin, inflamed skin, whatever have you. And then finally beauty, and this is absolutely one of my favorites too. This one is you can rub this all over your face. It bites those areas, uh the fine lines, the aging process, which we all hate, right? It's This one, I get dry spots in the winter all over, which the Soothe absolutely helps with. But this on top of it, you can put this anywhere on your face. Of course, don't put it in your eyes or in your mouth. Anyway, all over your face, rub it in. And I'm telling you, in a matter of 2 or 3 days, my dryness went away. And I have severe dryness in the winter. So that is absolutely helping with that. And that's about it. That's all I have. These are wonderful little things. Now, if you know anything, or if you have heard of a roll-on like this, leave a one in the comments. I'd be interested to know what else is out there. Maybe something you found. I don't know, but this stuff is the bomb. And I also have all of the literature on these four. And so if you would like that, leave a two in the comments and I will get that right over to you. Okay. Um, that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. Better quality of life. It only does take a few. You know what? If I wouldn't have, would not probably have gone on tonight. That's how weird I felt. And it did not go away until I had gotten home. And I did that. I laid down for 15 minutes and voila, here I am. I made it after all. So thank you so much for watching. Join me again next week, same time, same place, right here. And Melody, thank you so much for your support. You are an amazing mentor, and I love you. All right, I'm out of here. Bye, guys. I think I'm out of here. There we go.